Good afternoon. With 1 year to go until Brexit, the Prime Minister has started a UK-wide tour in Scotland. Theresa May insisted that Brexit afforded new business opportunities, but the Scottish Government insisted only continued membership of the single market could protect the national interest.
I believe that we can negotiate a good agreement which is tariff-free and as frictionless trade as possible, so we maintain those markets in the EU, but also that we open up markets around the rest of the world. Brexit provides us with opportunities. I want to see us coming together, the four nations across the United Kingdom. We have a very strong union. That is in our interests, and it's in our interest to come together.
You have the Prime Minister saying that everything's going to be perfect and there's huge opportunities ahead. That's not the experience of ordinary people. That's not the experience of businesses in Scotland. That's not the experience, I think, even in the UK government. So there needs to be an honesty about this. Those views need to be put on the record, and a way needs to be found to move forward. And the only sane way, apart from staying in the EU, which is what Scotland voted for, and we shouldn't forget that, the only sane way is to stay in the single market and the customs union.
A man found guilty of killing his best friend in Aberdeen has been jailed for 10 years. 29-year-old Darren Riley was originally charged with the murder of 26-year-old Robert Reid in 2016. He was found guilty of the lesser charge of culpable homicide. He inflicted 21 stab wounds on Mr. Reid at the victim's home on the city's Arnage Place. MSPs have been told that £5 million of funding was deliberately obscured to hide the true extent of NHS Tayside's financial plight. A Scottish Parliament's committee has been hearing evidence about the board's continuing budgetary problems. Money meant for so-called e-health funding was misrecorded, masking the full extent of the board's deficit. And finally, a Perthshire man is celebrating his 110th birthday today. But Alf Smith marks the major milestone alongside Bob Waiton from Hampshire, who is also 110 today. Together they are Britain's oldest men, and Alf shared his secret to a long life.
Porridge every day. Yes, porridge every day. Since I was born. But it wasn't rolled oats at that time.
A very happy birthday to them both. Now here's Sean with the weather.
TUI sponsors STV Weather.
Good afternoon. Well, pretty miserable still across some northeastern parts with those strong winds and outbreaks of rain, sleet and hail snow, especially across parts of Caithness and also Orkney, but those winds slowly easing down through the day. Elsewhere, bright spells but scattered heavy showers, especially across parts of the Grampians, wintry over higher ground, even the possibility of some sleet to lower levels. In the west, though, a lot of dry and sunny weather. Now, across northern and eastern parts, largely cloudy during tonight with rain, sleet and also some snow. There is a possibility even to low levels of a wee centimetre or two here and there on the grass. Across western parts, again, mostly dry with clear spells, staying chilly with outbreaks of rain and sleet in the east tomorrow.
TUI sponsors STV Weather.
Well, that's all for this lunchtime. Join us again for the STV News at 6. Have a very good afternoon. Bye-bye.